Hi, I'm Kiana.
And I'm Mr. Dix.
We're here to give you some helpful hints about Shamrock News applications.
Remember, your applications are due on Monday, April 1st.
And we will not be accepting any late applications whatsoever.
So if you are not here for some reason on that day, you can always email me photos of your application that is complete, or you can even go through and email me your essay.
If you need an application, you can find one in the main hallway, the counseling office, or in Mr. Dix's room.
And one of the things we're going to be looking for on your application is your cumulative GPA. And cumulative GPA can be found on your Synergy if you go and sign in and look for it. We want to know your GPA because we want to know how well you're doing in your other classes. We've had students in the past who have qualified for Shamrock News, but their GPA was lower than a 2.0. And if you can't keep B's and C's in your other classes, that means that you need to spend more time focusing on those classes.
You also need to get 2 staff recommendations, and you cannot get one for Mr. Dix. Be sure to rip off the staff recommendations and give them to your teacher. You'll need to write an essay as well.
When you're writing your essay, what we are looking for is we are looking for someone to tell us why we need to pick you for Shamrock News next year. Why do you have to be chosen over all the other people who have submitted applications? We got rid of 150 applications this week. There could be anywhere up to 100 students who apply for this program. Why should we choose you over anybody else? Most of the people who got into the class for this year wrote 5-paragraph essays explaining why they belonged in the Shamrock News.
This year's Shamrock News team will be selecting next year's team after they evaluate your essays and your interviews.
So here's how the process goes down. You have your 2 staff recommendations, 10 points each. That's 20 points total. Then 5 Shamrock News members grade your essays and read your essays, and they evaluate your essays on a 5-point scale. So that's another 25 points. In addition to that, you will give an interview in front of 6 of this year's Shamrock News members. On a 5-point scale, they will evaluate you again. That's 30 points. We take that 30 and we divide it in half for 15. So we have 15 points for your interviews, we have 25 points for your essays, and we have 20 points for your staff recommendations. That's a total of 60 points. And then we look for students who have at least a 42 or higher, and then we basically take the top 50 scores from there. Kiana got a 60 out of 60 last year. That's why she's doing this with me.
We're excited to select next year's team, and remember, be yourself, be honest, and if you're accepted, be ready to work.
Right, this class is a lot of fun, but there's a lot of work. Yeah, Kiana works so hard all the time. She hates this class now. She absolutely despises it. That's why she went to Costa Rica for like 10 days, because she didn't want to do any more work in this class.
It wasn't even because of that.
For realsy though, Shamrock News, as fun as it is and as fun as it may seem, you will have some work to do. And there will be weeks where you get a video project on Thursday and you have to film it, you have to import the footage, you have to edit the footage, you have to export the footage and get that footage to me by Monday, and you only have 2 days to do it. So we want the hardest working, the most fun loving, the people who care the most about Rowe Middle School, and basically what I'm looking for is like another 45 to 50 Kianas.
I don't think
You don't even want one of them.
Maybe 2 more Kianas, and then 48 other people.